Hello everyone. I thought I'd make this video here. I don't want to sound like a pessimist, but if you've noticed in my voice recently, I've heard you saying that we're fucked. Gloom and doom. I went out today a couple of times, filmed a few people. Hope you can watch those videos. And I'm thinking, why am I doing this? It's a waste of time. I'm going to make a prediction, if you want to call it, whatever. I hope I'm wrong. By God, I hope I'm wrong. As you know, Melbourne, the guinea pig city of the world. Victoria, the guinea pig state of the world. What's going to happen? I don't really know what the idiot came out with today. The figures, I don't really care anymore. He came out a few days ago, put us on stage 4 for no reason, using fudged cases. No one that I know that knows anyone that knows anyone else has suffered, not died, but even, suffered from this bullshit fake virus. But yet, we got to go through all this shit. So, he's gone in the magic number 6 weeks, which leads us into the middle of September. And I've said all along, September 2020 is going to go down in history as one of the most, wow, words fail me, horrendous months in history. Like I said, I hope I'm wrong, but what I see happening, there'll be more shit happening in the next few weeks. And come September, by God, something big is going to happen here in Melbourne. Something big, whether it's staged, whether it's fake, but it's going to be something that the whole population is going to go, oh my God, this is a pandemic. If you weren't 100% sure this wasn't a pandemic, they'll make believe that this is a pandemic. Don't know what it's going to be, whether they're going to keep using the cases or more deaths, but you can guarantee what's happening. Out of nowhere, we got great news for you. The vaccine is here. The vaccine is here, everyone. Let's rejoice. It was wearing a mask, just a mask, no big deal. The vaccine, it's just a vaccine, no big deal. Queue up, everybody. Hurry up, because we're running out. There's not enough for everyone, in the country. Oh, we'll start off with Melbourne and Victoria first. There's not enough. So quickly, queue up at 3 in the morning. 5-mile queues. And I guarantee they will be queues like you've never seen before. Because the population, many are aware what's going on. Oh, sort of going on. No, there's something not right here. But they're just going along with it. And they're all being told that there's going to be this magic vaccination that's going to, put an end to all this, back to normal. Take the vaccine, Bill says, and you might get back to normal. But it'll never be normal again unless you do. So, once again, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I am fucking wrong, because if I'm right, there's no point even fucking living anymore. Because people are too cowardly to do anything about it. They have just got, they pushed and pushed and pushed. They pushed the more ridiculous to the more ridiculous. Masks, then curfews. I mean, how the fuck can you put a curfew after 8 p.m? Hang on. Most of us are fucking asleep a couple hours into that. So what's this fucking curfew shit that you can't go out after 8 p.m? Who come up with that garbage? What, the bug just sneaks out at night, does it? And we can't go out at night because the bug's going to get us? Like you give a fuck about anyone anyway. By God, I hope. My greatest wish is, by God, I hope somehow that the people behind this and behind all this shit that's gone on over the years, loosely termed that word people, by God, I hope they are arrested, whether we have public trials. I'd rather we have them all lined up in the middle of fucking Burke Street, where they stage bullshit car attacks that never happen. Put in those sort of, like, you know, in the old days, I don't know what you call them, where their heads stuck through the heads and hands are stuck through these holes, like, I don't know, gallows, whatever you want to, I don't know. And they can't move and they're on their knees. People could just walk past them, give them a bit of a slap, you know, piss on them, do what they like to them. Torture the bastards. Don't just lock him up in a prison. Don't just lock him up in a fucking prison. That's too good. We don't want to waste $100,000 a year on each one of these being locked up in a prison. No way. No, we don't want to waste 1 cent on these fucking diseases. Torture the bastards until they drop dead. That's the only thing they deserve. And that goes all the way from the politicians to the media. Those that run the hospitals. We know who they are. These sick fucks that all they worry about is money and getting a bit of a handout to work, to do the job for these fucking evil that are behind this shit. Oh, Royal Melbourne Hospital, we'll give you an incentive if you can, pretend that there were patients coming in from Burke Street. Or this bullshit. Or even as low as nursing fucking homes. Oh, can you make out, just sign the death certificates of these 95-year-olds and put COVID on the death certificates and we'll slip you fucking $20,000. How's that sound? And they will jump to it. They will jump to it because money talks. Money is the root of fucking all evil. How do you think Bill Gates gets around? Just about running everything. Throwing out his fucking money. Yeah. World Health Organization. Sounds good, doesn't it? Fucking you couldn't get any more of an oxymoron. The World Health Organization. Fucking like the United Nations. Oh, yeah. We're all in this together. Yeah. They're one of the most fucking evil corporations that's ever existed. What do you think they had World War II for? To create the United Nations. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, what I failed to mention. Sorry, guys. You won't be hearing me much longer. You won't be hearing me much longer at all. Not because I'm leaving. Because come vaccination time, could be any time, 2, 3, 4 weeks, because I guarantee they've got this vaccination that's fully tested and, ready to go. By God, when that's here, goodbye anyone that wants to tell the truth on any platform, whether it be Google, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. Goodbye. You are gone. That is the end of us, because there is no way known they will want anyone to talk against this, because this is their number one agenda, and they cannot afford to lose this, because they just have to push this vaccine. If they don't, well, they've lost, and that's the end of them. This means everything to them. So, who knows? This could be the last time I ever talk to anyone on YouTube. Who knows? If you don't know, the bullshit that happened in Christchurch, March 15th, 2019, that was all about censorship. That was leading into this. Christchurch calls. It's all about the censorship and labelling anyone who speaks up against the government as an extremist. So if anyone thinks the Christchurch calls was a real event and that people got slaughtered, well, fucking about time you woke up, because that's what's leading to this. And we've got New Zealand, the most, my God, hardly a death. That was their script. They've had the worst lockdown you can imagine. And they've got the worst fucking person, I'm going to say, running the country, Prime Minister, that tranny, whatever his name is, Arden. Absolute horror. An absolute horror of a fucking creature, subjecting to every New Zealander to what they're going through now, and guaranteed it's gonna start up in New Zealand. They can't keep them being happy with only a few deaths, because somehow they're going to do the same shit and vaccinate them as well. So you can guarantee their lockdowns or whatever they're going through aren't going to stop this deadly bug. These fucking fake as fuck bullshit virus COVID-19 that doesn't exist and never has existed. So I'm sorry to say, New Zealanders, you get ready for your whack, because it's coming soon. Anyway, like I said, I don't know how long this is going to be, but I can just tell hardly any of my videos are being removed in the last 2, 3, 4 weeks. Before that was 10 a day. I'm still putting out the same stuff. Maybe because they know, just let him put this out. We don't give a fuck. 99.9999% of people are wearing masks. You think they're listening to you? Oh, fucking no way. Keep putting up your shit. A few thousand people might see your videos. But don't worry. We'll make sure you're completely gone in a few weeks' time when the vaccine's ready. Anyway, guys, take care, and once again, I hope I'm wrong. Who knows?